from doing little
No
shit
little
like
kid
that.
is gonna be doing shit at 2 and 3 years old unless somebody been doing something with them. No little kid.
But shit, it is what it is. I
Happy
don't play
Easter to
like
you.
that. You know what I'm saying? People can think what they want. I ain't just look at him and say, "Oh, you gay, I'm finna beat you for it." No, hell no. You know, it was in him from a baby.
She's making up shit. That's why I say 2, 3, 4, 5. She making up shit.
Listen here, ain't no goddamn help. You gotta help yourself, baby. You gotta want that help. He done been in counseling and all that. That took medicine. The hell you mean?
She's lying.
At 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I ain't even want him on the medicine. Sometimes I give it to him and take him off of it because it had him. It had his head hurt. He'll complain sometimes, or he'll say this and that wrong. And I try to not let him be on the medicine. But yeah, y'all going on. You know, people don't know what happened in my household. I didn't just beat him because he was gay. I didn't beat him because he looked like me. I got on his ass for stuff he was doing. And
he don't look like you.
All my kids got their behind tore up when they do little touching stuff. But you know, after people call the DCF so much on you, you can't be whooping them in no more like that. You know what I'm saying? People, she don't whoop. Hell no, I ain't whooping them like that. Y'all call the DCF, they been walked up and they might have a little whelp on them from me tearing their ass up and stuff. So some stuff is like I had to talk to them, you know what I'm saying, or just keep an eye on them more. You know, because they were just they doing what kids do. They doing whatever they can do when mama ain't paying attention. When mama somewhere cooking in the kitchen. When mama in the bedroom sleep.
Yes, why all your kids doing touchy shit? Because you showed them that. Ain't no little kid gonna grow up doing that shit. My kids didn't. I got 5.
They could be doing something they ain't got no damn business. We can't watch them at I might as well make them sleep with me every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? His daddy name is Courtney. He's a senior. He named after his daddy.
You're some old man.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me.
But
y'all gonna hear the story and go off, oh, she beat him, this and that. No, I told that ass up for things he did. All of them got their behind toward. Caden and him got the most whoopings when it come down to little stuff they did with touching her.
Yes, they did.
Stuff like that at school. Yeah, they the ones got their ass toward. Caden grew up out of it. He done changed a lot. He came a long ways. You know, Caden was worse with it. He used to go to the parent-child.
I don't understand. If I lost everything, I'm about to get off the internet and get my motherfucking life together.
I mean, the school, the daycare for Six Flags. They used to call me, Kaden did this. I'll be like, oh, they like Latrice. They love me so much, they ain't want to let them go. But they used to tell me, Kaden did this, Kaden did that. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's from him being abused by when he got his behind, you know, what happened to him. They'll call me and say, little stuff. I'll be like, well, he laying there and it's thing.
She said when he got his behind dug in, that's what she wanted to say because she did it. She don't know if he was abused. You know that he was abused. That's why he was touching other kids, because you did it to him. And I don't believe he touched other kids. You just try to reflect that shit off of you. Proceed.
Ain't got or something, took his clothes. I said, what the hell going on? The people they like, we know, Miss Tree, we know you take it, but we just, it was stuff that they was like, you can't keep doing this. We're going to have to let him. That's terrible.
You're going to throw your son under the bus to try to make yourself look good. She trying to throw her son under the bus to make herself look good. I'm sorry.
Single mama. So I told her ass up. I was a single mama. I ain't had no help, no that.
I was a single mother of 5 kids before I met my husband. They ain't touch each other. I never had to go to school for them touching nobody neither.
That is, you know what I'm saying? Nobody here. When we moved here, I definitely had no help. So it was stressful. I was trying to get jobs and couldn't keep jobs because of my children. You know what I'm saying? And then the company I was keeping people, that lady, Granny, she was around one day and got the hell on.
I was around for 3 days. You was horrible to them babies.
But right now, it's going to be some people in the LGBT community that's going to have some negative stuff to say about me because they probably had things happen to them. So they're going to be on his side. But then you got some that I have wrote me and told me they believe me. It's some gay guys have reached out to me. Young guys, older guys, whatever. Because they ain't in that. They know that it could be some people that can lie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, all gays ain't on that mess. I don't give a damn.
Yes, I know her. I told you I knew her. She contradicting herself, talking about she ain't know me. Of course I know her. I was in a house. I was around a family. She's terrible to them kids. She don't like them. She only had them for the money. Most bitches keep their kids only for the money. They don't like them kids. Proceed.
Against women, probably, period, while you play. Whoever that transgender is got some personal beef with me, probably already didn't like me, or whatever. And couldn't wait for us, ready for a storyline. They ain't gonna, man, listen here, you ain't gonna make the world turn against me, believe that. You ain't gonna make the world turn against me. Y'all gotta understand, there's people out there. It's young men out there that's looking.
Told you, didn't Courtney already say that she want him beat, that she want people to beat him up and all this shit? Look what she say now. She wishing it on him. Listen.
That my child probably saying, man, you messed up for what you doing to your mama. He gonna have people want to hate him and hurt him behind this. He trying to think that he's gonna have the world against me. He's gonna have the world against him too. It's people out there, young men in gangs and boys and killers. He can't. It's places he ain't gonna be able to go if they know this story. They're gonna look at him and say, man, you wrong for what you doing to your mama. Believe me, he's gonna get attacked just as well as he thought this was gonna hurt me. This is gonna hurt him. You know what I'm saying? You can't be putting no out there like that, doing that, trying to hurt your mama.
You can't be sitting up this motherfucker trying to hurt your kid. More of the story is I told y'all. I've been told y'all what was going on. Y'all thought I was lying. I told y'all. Every time I tried to expose her, her fans kept coming and harassing me, threatening me, put my kid's picture out there, put my address, just stalking me. But yesterday I did it. Yesterday I did it. Yes, I did. I had to. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you harassing me, bullying, sending your fans after me. Some of her fans look like they could be my great-great-great-grandmother. What the fuck time do you have? You retired to come after me. That's what you did. Okay? You couldn't retire to learn how to make some fucking teeth and send them to me. You retired to just come after me and try to harass me. How's that? You heard the girl. I'm not funny. Don't cut on my page with the shit. If you don't like me, just go along. Go along your way. Just leave me alone. You don't have to like me. I love me, okay? Go along your way and move it around, baby. Move it around. It's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm happy that I am me. I can't change who I am to please no man. None of that. Yes, she's a narcissist. She is a narcissist. And she hates life. And she think money. People think they blessed by God. You're cursed by the devil. People think they're blessed by God when they do little fucked up shit. You're cursed by the devil. I'm sorry to tell you that you need a lie. I sure did babysit her kids. And the first thing she told me is whoop Courtney ass. Why the first thing she wanted me to do as soon as I got there was whoop Courtney ass? Why did I touch somebody else's kids? First of all, I don't fuck with nobody's kids. I don't touch other people's kids. I don't fuck with other people's kids. I will never put my hands on nobody's kids. Ever. Ever. She would never tell y'all about the part with her ex-boyfriend that she was less staying with her, wasn't paying no motherfucking bills, was a fucking bum. He was less staying with her, was watching her kids, because remember she said she needed help. She let some dude watch her kids, and he beat the shit out of one of her kids. Somebody called the police. He busted one of their balls. The little kid had to go to the hospital. Why she ain't telling y'all that if she's such a good mother? How can you let a man bust your son's testicles and you go down there and try to drop the charges, bitch? And the state picked him up. Coco ain't do shit to her kids, baby. Coco would never. Coco not fucked up like that. We not gonna let you do no shit like that. We not gonna let you do no shit like that, baby. Coco was not around at that time. And bitch, you look like your pussy been stinking since 1914. Anyway, it's dead. Anyway, like I said, no. You's a motherfucking lie. Don't play with Coco. Coco was never fucked up, baby. She tried to make it seem like he was fucked up when he left her. Don't diss him. Don't do him. Coco was not around when I knew her. Coco was not around. He was not around, baby. He was not around, so don't put that on that man. He ain't fucked up like that at all. Thank you, Thick. He ain't fucked up. Yeah. Y'all need to get your lives together. Let's finish watching some of this manipulation because this bitch is completely weird. How can I be a punch monkey when I look good as fuck? You mad because I got these lips, this hips, and this motherfucking life. You're mad at me because I got the most beautiful skin that you can ever see, honey. And you're mad because you smell like rage every time you open your mouth to talk stupid shit. You look like a roach. You smell like a roach. You is a fucking roach.
And then you think the world, everybody in the world gonna believe him? No. Just as well everybody ain't gonna believe me. But it is what it is. Don't come over and touch me without that. Going on with all that on you. You done been over there and get on from over here now. Going on with all that mud on you. You play too much now, Oreo. Slow down damn well. I'm not playing with you.
Y'all gotta watch who you befriend. You gotta watch who you befriend. Yes, they took them. They always taking them kids, baby. Them kids is awarded the state. Them kids is awarded, and her family got them. Otherwise, they would have been awarded a state, and I would have went and picked them up myself and took care of them kids. Because she's a fucking bum. She's a bum. God, people don't understand. God give you your kids as a gift. God gave you your kids as a gift. Why would you dog your kids out? Something that God politely gave to you. And your kids is beautiful. And you jealous of them. There's a lot of women who turn on their kids. There's a lot of women who turn on their kids when they jealous of them. Some of those kids look like their dads. Or some women go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when a man don't want them. If a man ain't want her and she was struggling like she said she was struggling, of course she was going to turn on them motherfucking kids and think it's their fault that they here. Mothers, if you don't want your kids, then get the fuck on down. It's not their fault that they here. You brought them in this world, so take care of them accordingly, bitch. Or you could have gave them up to somebody who could have kids, somebody who would have loved them. Instead, you bitches mad because you thought a man could keep them. Are you there? You think a man, your kids is a gift from God. You having kids, it's not going to keep a man. Who the fuck cares if the man don't want you? We ain't got time for that. We got time to raise our kids. But bitch, you take out your anger on your kids. There's a lot of dumb bitches that abuse their kids because a man don't want them. Or they think they can't have a man because of their kids. You need to get your life together and leave them fucking kids alone. You need to stop making up lies on that man because he said what I always knew. And motherfuckers asking me, if you knew all that, why you ain't do nothing? Bitch, I ain't know that she was doing that. I felt it though. After I left her house, I come home and I see her years later. I see her on another app with the kids in bed with her while she naked. What mother? Thank you, my three sorry. What mother would get out of the bed, would get out of the shower with a towel wrapped around them and get in the bed with her kids up under the cover? But I'm a problem. No, I just seen what the fuck I seen. So of course I'm going to fucking start thinking you doing something. Why would you do it? And then one time, the dog had a period. And she gonna accuse Courtney of sleeping with the dog. Gonna put it on live, show the dog privates on live and say Courtney would bust the dog open. Why would you embarrass your son like that? What? For fame? For clout? You want clout, not me. You want clout, not me. Why would you do that baby like that? What's wrong with you? You never liked them because you took every chance that you could to embarrass your fucking kids. You don't see me embarrassing my kids. You don't see my kids on live with me and me harassing and embarrassing them for fucking clout or because I think it's funny. Bullying, harassment, stalking, and abuse. Sexual abuse is not funny. Sexual abuse is not funny. Bullying is not cool. Harassment, stalking is not okay. But you stalker, you sending after your own son, you sending your fans after your own son to harass him. You sending your fucking house. That's your son, man. You sending them motherfuckers to stalk and harass your son and talk fucked up shit to him. I don't care about me, but you send them to your boy, to your own son. That is sick. You never liked that kid. You never. There's no way I'm turning on my kids for anybody. I want y'all. Y'all thought I was hating. Oh, she got money. Baby, Jesus just make me comfortable. I don't need to be rich because if you gonna act like that, that's if a person act like that because they got money, we don't know how much money they got. Now I can look up and see how much money this bitch is worth. We can see how much money she worth. Let's look up and see how much money she worth since she got motherfucking money. Let's see how much money she's worth. Let's Google her. Everybody likes to say they got money. We gonna see how much motherfucking money you got. We gonna see how much you worth. I'm worth 2 wet food stamps, but we about to see how much she worth. Talk about something she worth $1 million. American and comedian who's based in bitch, you's a motherfucking lie. Bitch, somebody put this motherfucker up in here, bitch, because the last time your business closed and you was $20,000 in arrear, but you worth $1 million. Bitch, not with that skin. And not with that motherfucking wig. You's a motherfucking lie. Let's see how much. I ain't funny.
From Kurt's Car Sales. From a standard warranty.
Bitch, I'm funny in my sleep.
Guarantee.
Men that pretend, men that act like they're straight and they hate gays, but deep down inside they want to mess with them, or they are messing with them. I don't like that, but I do not like messy people that just
Because she started bringing me up.
whoever. I don't give a damn about who's interviewing, And then I had a guy, a friend guy of mine. You know what he came and asked me yesterday, y'all? He say,
look how she said I ain't funny. That's how you know that bitch wanted to laugh because she was killing herself.
5 years later, 5 years later, she got on Periscope telling people I slept with my kids and my ass out there on the phone running her mouth. I pull up and she out there running her mouth. I had to come home because my oldest had to cut one of my babies on the arm and said he was, and I said, I can't. I was like, well, why would you cut him? He said, because I wanted to see blood. I said, well, you could have cut yourself. So at that day, I snapped on her and I made her leave.
You was a
I
lie.
said, you're supposed to be helping me out watching my children while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? You're a grown person. You're here. So she ended up leaving that next day and went back to Memphis. And I never talked to her no more after that. And so after years later, I got on, 5 years later, 5 years later, she got on Periscope telling people I slept with my kids.
You got on Periscope and start stalking me. Say it again. Listen. She contradicting herself.
Saying you're a grown person, you're here. So she ended up leaving that next day and went back to Memphis. And I never talked to her no more after that. And so after years later, I got on 5 years later, 5 years later, she got on Periscope.
She got on Periscope and she started stalking me. Tell them the truth. You said it right.
I slept with my kids and
you was sleeping in the bed with him.
I was putting my kids on the floor to sleep with men, and she was just saying all kind of evil stuff. There's something mentally wrong with them. It's something mentally wrong with her because she basically was in the woods just picking with me all through Periscope. So she's supposed to be interviewing them, but something's wrong with her. She ain't funny. She ain't funny. We did a comedy show and they ain't even laugh at her. She was mad. You know what I'm saying? They laughed at me, but they didn't laugh as much as me. But they was waiting for a certain guy to come. It was like people was like voting whoever this guy was. I guess he was somebody that they known. He had his family and friends come out. But they laughed at me, but they didn't like her. They didn't like her. They booed her. And she just was, it was a jealousy she had for me. You know what I'm saying? She have a big, deep jealousy for me. And she done lost all her pages because she always was attacking me on Facebook and attacking other people. And her mouth is filthy. Her mouth is so filthy, y'all. She thinks she funny, but she's not. She lost a lot of weight. Look like she got that thing or something. I don't know. And allegedly,
Look at your face. Look at your face. Who got anything? You got scabies. Look at your face. Look at your face.
For the longest, but you can tell she's mentally messed up in the head. Seriously, she's really got some issues. Yeah. Well, I don't give a damn who interviewing them, transgender woman, whoever. I don't give a damn about who's interviewing them. You know, and then I had a guy, a friend guy of mine, you know what he came and asked me yesterday, y'all? He say, the other day, he say,
she talking about I'm not funny, that I'm terrible.
You don't like punks or whatever. I said, let me tell you one thing. He felt like I didn't like him because he's gay. But let me tell y'all why I didn't want him around. But yeah, you know,
she over there pressing them scabies in the food.
Whatever he gotta do. Yeah, people got their own business and own life and own things going on, but they so busy worried about mine.
That wig, whatever she got. She over there cooking. That's all she cook is crabs, so she got crabs. How y'all be like it? How y'all be eating this bitch food?
Thank you, Queen. Y'all showing that. But yeah, you know, I'm just waiting on God to do whatever He got to do, and you know, get back to the basics. You know, that's all I can do is to wait on God, allow God to do what He got to do.
That hoe can't cook to save a motherfucking life. And y'all was buying them nasty ass sheets. Y'all was spending $20 on some seasoning. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. One thing she did was scratch her face and made seasonings out of her. Y'all was buying skin shavings. Y'all motherfuckers. She said, put all that shit right up in the motherfucking cup and pour it inside the seasoning container. And y'all motherfuckers was freaking it. That's how Corona started, because that bitch started Corona. That shit ain't come. That shit started right here from her. Started selling skin shavings. She said, put it in the box. Hurry up, y'all having the kids hold that shit up under there. Hurry up, hit that bowl up under that motherfucker. You scabies face having hoe. That bitch face is 8. You ain't eat your face, D. Ain't no motherfucking way you got all that money, but you can't see a dermatologist at least 16 times a day, bitch. Something wrong. That's sad. Thank you, Ebony Eyes. I don't know why she obsessed with me, but I had to let the world know what she been doing. And I was finally able to tell my story. And look, the people believed me because they know I'm telling the truth.